thing that hit me was the end of your oath, dealing with children. Is that something that you added to the official oath?
I added actually 4 years ago, and no one caught it.
Oh, okay. I'm slow.
You know, you gotta have the right to defend the Constitution and defend the state Constitution, but you kind of add what you want, and I put in there to protect Ohio families and to protect the kids. And you know, if you look at our first 4 years, there's been a great deal of emphasis on that. This whole new unit that we created to go after child predators. That's just one example, and we have more to do. We're going to continue to do that.
How much of the oath? We're talking 2 lines?
Yeah, I don't know if there's even an official oath. I mean, you have to swear to defend the Constitution of the state of Ohio and the Constitution of the United States. Beyond that, you can kind of put in there pretty much whatever you want. And so I used the oath, I think almost the identical oath that I used 4 years ago that I wrote, which makes this commitment to Ohio families, because that's how I view the job of the Attorney General. Yes, we're the lawyers for the state. Yes, we defend Ohio statutes. That's all very important. But in addition to that, I think the Attorney General today in this world has to be a fighter for kids and has to be a fighter for families. And that's really what we do every single day.
After being around so long, how do you use your experience as prosecutor, state senator, trying to get him in law, congressman, senator, to go above and beyond just your run-of-the-mill attorney general, which we have had?
I would tell you, we've had great attorney generals, by the way. And in my office, when you walk in, you see all the 50 pictures, all 49. And there's been some great ones of both political parties. We live in a different world today. I think the experience that I've had at the federal level, the state level, at the local level, in determining what works, what doesn't work, how government messes things up sometimes, and then the experience specifically I had as a county prosecuting attorney, where it was Mike DeWine who was trying the cases and who was going after the bad people. All that experience I use that every single day. I mean, it really does matter when you try to get things done. And I think a lot of people have good intentions, but I think, frankly, the experience I have is a great background for this job or really any job at the state level.
So if you're going to do this job, you're going to run for governor.
I will focus on being the Attorney General of the state. I'll focus on being the Attorney General of the state. As far as any future plans, this is not the day or the time to be really talking about those. But my commitment is to the people of this state that I would do the job of Attorney General. I think we've done it for 4 years. But we have a lot more to do. And so we're going to really focus on that.
You talked about overreach of federal government. Where